people of Big Andor Studio. My name is Andor. I'm back again. You know what I do on this show? This is what they happen. I bring you all your trending news, I bring it to you guys because I have to update you guys on what is happening in the world right now, especially here in Ghana. Today I have a news that is trending online for you guys. But before we start the whole story and get into the whole story, please, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like, comment on our videos, share our videos for your friends who have not yet heard about us to also have the privilege to do what? To subscribe to the channel so that we can all enjoy our content together. Please don't enjoy alone. Let people also do what? Hear about Big Andor Studio. I trust you guys and I know you guys are going to do that. First, let me start from this story. There's the story. There's a story that's trending online today. Today on Twitter, GH1. Today on Twitter, GH1 posted this article. They posted this article. 18-year-old student of Urari SHS in Accra has allegedly been stabbed to death by another student over an argument on whose father is rich. Really? So this is what our brothers and sisters, our children are doing in the SHS now. They are arguing over whose father is rich. And they are stabbing themselves over whose father is rich. This news is very sad. When I saw it, if you go on Twitter, a lot of people are posting this story. Like, the story is getting a lot of attention. Because this thing, they boss my mind. Like right now, the SHS, what they happen for them? See, Ghana, right now, our education system turns some way. If it not be girls where then they twerk for social media, if you want a boys way, then they kill them. Why? How? Why would you look at your fellow human being and stab him over an argument that your father is richer than his father? Is the money your own? See, when I saw this story, I was like, like they have to tighten security in our SHS department, because I think a lot of things they go on for them where people don't pay attention to what they happen for them. Like, if you go, especially when you go on social media, if you are someone who love going on TikTok, love going on Facebook, you will see a lot of videos popping up. If it's not if it's not the girls in SHS twerking, it's the boys doing some unnecessary thing. So the first question I asked myself in this story: where are the teachers when this happened? If it happened in the dormitory, where are the house masters? Who is in charge? Who is in charge? They have to start holding people responsible in SHS. They have to start holding teachers responsible, because I think this is getting out of hands. Right, a final year student. I heard the student is a final year student. He is a final year student who is writing his paper, about to complete, and his parents are waiting to welcome him in the house. Right, and he has lost his life just because another student who thinks his father is richer than his father just stabbed him to death. And right now, I'm asking, how did this even happen at the first place? Was no one in the dormitory? How did this happen in the first place? Charlie, Ghana, where Ghana they go right now, if we don't take care, things will get out of hand. Seriously, if we don't take care, second, this be the youth. This be the youth, the future leaders we talk about every day. The future leaders we preach about every day. This, how the leaders will take us serious. How the leaders will take us serious if this is the youth coming up. How are the leaders going to take us serious? Because my father is richer than your father. This doesn't cause for someone to stab another person. Your father is richer than my father. Yes, take your father money. Spend your father money. Me too, and spend. And at the end of the day, your father doesn't deposit money in my father's bank account. My father doesn't deposit money in your father's bank account. So why should you even stab your friend over this? Right? I don't know what the police are going to do about this. Are the police going to arrest the person in charge, or are they going to treat this as a minor? Like, I don't understand. Because the police has to step in. As I said, the school security, like they have to tighten security. Like, even this one, they have to hold all the teachers responsible, especially the teachers in charge of the case. Because you can't be in school and like, how can I bring my child to school? How can I trust the teachers in the school, bring my child to school, that my child will be well taken care of, and I'll be in the house and I'll hear that my child has been stabbed in the school? What are they doing? What are they doing? Say a striker. I don't want to go there. You also work to see us. People see Ghana here, when you are trying to be on the side of truth, they don't like you. I a striker, come up, I a striker. Say uncle strike. Then you just student in school, and come up, you'll be the first person. But take care of the children in the school, you can't do it. Just a simple task. Take care of the children in the school. Make sure nothing bad happens to them. I say, go on your social media. Go on social media and see what our daughters, your brothers, your sisters, our siblings, go and see what they are doing in school. Go and see what they are doing in school. You will be surprised. You will be shocked. And this our future leaders. We are home thinking that our siblings, our children are in the school, learning to become access to the nation. They will be in the school twerking. They will be in the school doing TikTok videos. They will be in the dormitory. They will come on TikTok live. TikTok live. I don't know right now, like school, bazaar. Everything about education has been bazaar. I am bazaar. Don't they check the student bags anymore? How did this boy even got a knife to the school? How did he pass this security man in front of the gate? He passed the security man with this knife and he brought it to school. Nobody searched this child. At first, when you go to school, your trunk will be searched. They will search your trunk. They will make sure you brought everything on the prospectus. But I don't know what they are doing in the school right now. Because for a child to get a knife and even enter the dormitory with a knife to stab a fellow student, for a fellow student to get a knife, I'm asking, where did he even get this knife from? The question is, where did he get this knife from? Tell the youth coming up in here, hey! So this is the youth coming up. This is our youth. This is our youth. You need us one in here. You need us one in here. The people coming up, the youth coming up, that we are thinking, say, Ghana will be in the same hands. Oh, yes, we deserve our leaders. If this is our youth, we deserve our leaders. How can you commit such a stupid act? Forgive me for my words. How can you commit such a foolish act? Look at your brother's face and stab him to death. Just because you are arguing over whose father is rich. So guys, the guy who has been stabbed, TV3 interview, I think TV3, they interviewed the guy who has been stabbed to death's cousin, and this is what she said about the story. Listen to what she said about the story.
He had a paper in the morning. He was done with his paper. And he came to me and he was like, "Insist, I'm done with the paper." And I said, "Okay, I'm left with a few minutes."
He's a final year student?
Yes, she's a final year student, a Form 3 student, junior arts theory. And he came to me, "Sister, I'm done with my paper." And I said, "Okay." He told me he was done with the paper, and I said, "Okay." And I told him, "Okay, I'm also going to start my paper." Yeah, not a few minutes, we heard there was some noise at the back, and we asked what's wrong, and they said Godwin and Edward, they are fighting. And I said, "Oh, what's the fight about?" And they said, "Oh, it's nothing serious." And I said, "Oh, okay." And the whole thing, no. But the whole thing was like, "Oh, you, what do you have?" "Oh, me, I have this. Oh, me, I have that." "Oh, you are lying. You don't have this." Oh. So that brought up the fight. That was the only thing I did. So the moment that I was there, I thought, "Oh, maybe the whole thing is done. It's not, no problem." And I said, "Okay." For a few minutes, and the Godwin guy came, and he was like, "You." want your brother. If you don't want your brother's blood will flow in my hands. And I was like, oh, what?
That's what the guy.
The guy that stabbed.
That's what he told you. What did he say?
He said I should warn my brother. If I don't warn my brother's blood will flow on his hand. I was like, oh, why? It hasn't gotten to that. And he said I should warn my brother. So there are teachers in the school. Yeah, so when the incident, when the chaos was starting, my brother ran to the teachers. The teachers were sitting under the tree. That's in the school compound.
About how many teachers did you see there?
I didn't look at the teachers, but I knew there were teachers sitting there because they were practical. We have paper, so definitely there are teachers sitting. I didn't capture the teacher's face because of what he told me, and I was calling the guy to stop. They didn't mind me, so I decided, okay, if they are not mind me, I have a big ankle here, so let me go to my ankle and go and report.
So at that time, he had not stabbed him yet?
No, he has not stabbed him yet. So I decided, let me go to my ankle and let me go and tell my ankle. This is what is happening in the school, since the teachers are not doing anything.
So when he came to tell you to warn your brother, if you don't warn him, his blood will be on his hands. That scared you a little?
Yes, that scared me because the guy is not someone that you would joke with. When he's coming to school, he had this small bag. Because the guy is in visual art too, that's in my class. When he's coming, he have this small bag that contains a lot of harmful something. That's knife, like things
he can use to do his work, sculpture stuff.
Yes, you have things that is with him that can hurt. So to me, I know him. He's from Teshi. So he told me, I'm a Teshi guy, and also I'm a Teshi guy. I will show. If you don't want your brother, I will show him.
So this is what the girl said about the story. She said, you mean the guy had the audacity to come to her and threaten her that if her cousin doesn't take her, his blood will be on his hands. His blood will... Hey, so what's the age of that guy? What's the age of that student? Because if you are not scared at this age to stab your fellow student to death, we don't know what this person is going to do in the near future. We don't know what this person is going to do in the near future. Because at this age, he's bold. He is bold. He can take knife and stab a fellow student. Really? Really? At this age, SHS, not even in the university, but SHS, you are bold to stab your fellow students. And even had the audacity to go and warn her cousin that if he doesn't take her, if her cousin doesn't take her, his blood will be on your hands. Okay, finally, his blood is on your hands. What are you going to do about that? Because right now you are going to face justice. Right now you are going to face Ghana. And according to the guy, so what you get here, I'll say, boy, like teachers, if you are listening, these are not my words, because according to the girl, she explained that she saw teachers under the tree. They were under tree while the whole incident was happening. So I don't know if teachers were on campus. That's why I'm asking. Like, how did this even happen? If they were having teachers on campus, so a man to qualify, teachers man teachers, no man teachers. Hey, are we employing the right people to take off our siblings in school, our children in school? Are we employing the right people? Are we employing the right people? Because if this can happen on their watch, we don't know what can happen on their watch again. If this can happen on their watch, we don't know what can happen. Because if you watch the video, what the guy is explaining, that means they were having teachers on campus. Because during WASI week, and there will be teachers on the campus to do what? invigilate 1 or 2 people, so they will be there. So I'm asking when this happened, because in SHS we all know center. So what about the other students in the dormitory? So nobody separated the fight. No, hey God. Obi ahwere this year. Obi ahwere this year keke. Just because on an argument. See, sometimes that's why me, I do argument. I get my limit of argument. I see where the argument they go. It go raise some place where I know they like it. Then I go extract myself from the argument. You know, be anybody if I argue with. Some people know. I don't know how their mind was programmed. Seriously, I don't know how their mind was programmed. I don't know how they were trained home. Parents these days have a lot to do. Right now, even parents these days, they are even scared of their children. Parents these days are scared of their children. It's that the children are rather training the parents. Because as a child, hey, you can take knife and stab your fellow students without any fear. Guys, this is what is happening. And when you go on Twitter, people have a lot to say about this. Let me read some few comment. People commented. Somebody says, Charlie, some of these things are spiritual. Before Charlie, make you not blame any spiritual person. This not be any spiritual thing. Jimmy, what is spiritual in this? What be spiritual in this? The person name be Fletcher GH. Fletcher GH. I beg, this not be spiritual thing. This not be spiritual thing. Some people be wicked from childhood. They be wicked. Obviously, Jimmy everywhere. Total Jimmy. Obviously, see his little finger self. He was gangster till death. Gangster, if you enter into our SHS, they've turned into gangs. Gang leaders. They've turned into gang leaders. They are gangs. Yeah, gangster, gang sign. Yeah, you know, yeah, I do the, somebody also said, there's more to this story than a caption here. Like, what the F will you do this? There should be more to this story because, sir, oh, Papa was scared, me Papa against you are stabbing me. Your father is richer than my father, so you have to stab me. My father is richer than your father. At the end of the day, does your father feed my father? Does my father feed your father? Do I eat from your house? Do you eat from my house? Come on. No. Somebody say, hey, this be wild, though. This be wild, though. Somebody said, we'll finish them this. Oh, Charlie, it be sad, though. The thing be sad, honestly. It be really, really sad. This thing, it be sad. Because if this happened to you as a parent, you will be really, really sad. Really, really sad. Somebody say, that even goes to show none of them parents are actually rich. DBs don't do this shit. They start showing proof. It's true. The DBs I know, not DBs come on to everything. On laziness. DBs should go and fight. DB. That means none of their parents are rich. None. Obi say, hey, this is our generation. Yeah, this our generation. This our youth. Oh, I'm not sure. Someone also said, let me go on. Someone said, stupid argument, keke. Stupid argument. Obiba Masru said, stupid argument, keke. This one too said, Kiss Me said, be like your man used in mouth lash the guy. So, like someone said, Napo arrogant said, I told you, Ghanaians, any serious matter, then we take politics come inside. Any serious matter, instead of them to blame the right people who they are supposed to be blamed, no, they will bring politics inside. So that's Ghana for you. So guys, this was trending on Twitter. Today, this was trending on Twitter today. A student of Urari SHS has been stabbed to death by another student over an argument that his father is richer than his father, you know. So that's what is happening on Twitter. When you go, like, they are discussing this on Twitter. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you also think about this story. But guys, before I sign out, please, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like our videos and comment on our videos, share our videos for your friends who have not yet heard of this channel, to also be able to join us so that we can all be sharing trending stories together. Guys, you know my name. I am Big Ando, and you know, I'm the only person who can entertain you. Guys, I'm out.